Okay, so I wanted to take some time to explain to you the dream house project. Your final project is to create your dream house. Completion of this project is crucial for your success in this course. In order to do this, we're going to use a website called Homestyler, and if you click the Homestyler there, it will actually take you to the website. You will need to log in using the following information. The username is consumermath@newdaycs.org, and the password is DreamHouse18. This is case sensitive, so you need to make sure that you capitalize the D and the H. The requirements for your house are listed below. So you need to have a minimum of 6 different rooms. You need to have a minimum of 3 bedrooms. So if you're counting, this is putting you at at least 8 rooms. Each of your bedrooms has to have a minimum square footage of 100 square feet. So that's dimensions of at least a 10 by 10. You need appropriate style flooring, windows, and doors throughout the house. Appropriate style doors. So you don't want a door that has glass going into your bathroom because you don't want people to be able to see while you're in the bathroom. Things like that as far as appropriate styles. You want appropriate furnishings that will also go into each room. So I want to see furnished furniture and things like that in your house. And then you need to remember to paint or wallpaper the walls of your room. And I will show you how to do most of this. So when you get to that website, and I'm just going to click over to there, okay, what you need to do first is to sign in. So we're going to click sign in, and then you want to sign in. Remember, you need to use the consumermath@newdaycs.org. You cannot use your own personal email, and you cannot use your own school email address, because then I will not have access to your project to give you a grade. You must do this in this username. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and type in the password, which is DreamHouse18, and then sign in. So this doesn't look much different. We just lost our ability to sign in up here because we already are signed in. And then we're going to click Launch the Floor Planner. When you do this, the first time you log in, you're going to click Create New Design. So we're going to do this, Create New Design. And the first thing I want you to do is go up here to File and Save As. You're going to call this your first name. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to call mine C. Frederick. You can either call yours your first initial and last name, or you can do your first name, last initial. It does not matter to me. Make sure that you leave this part public, and then you can click Save. Now I want you to remember to save frequently while you are in this site, okay? It has had some issues crashing a little bit, so you just want to make sure that you save very often so that if it does kind of stop working on you, that you haven't lost your entire project. So this, I'm just going to slide this to the side up here, and I'll explain what this does in a little bit. So the first thing we need to do is create a room. Now, I recommend that when you create a room, you click the Draw Room, okay? And then you can actually just draw a rectangle. And if you have dimensions in mind, you can use those dimensions. So I've had some students do a single floor home, and they would make it maybe it was 60 feet by, let's see here, 60 feet, and then they would make the other one like 40 feet. So let's just make this something like this for now. Okay, so this would be the entire, their entire house as far as that's concerned. If we had somebody that wanted to do 2 floors, if you don't want a single floor home, you can do 2 floors. The only thing we found though is that it's very difficult to, we can't figure out how to make like one level on top of another. So what we were doing was just like drawing 2 rooms next to each other, and then treating them as if they were like level 1 and level 2. So from here, once you have like the outlines, and I'm just going to play kind of in one of these so that you get the idea of what we're doing here. Escape is your friend. So like if you saw that I just started to draw another room, hit escape a couple times until the regular arrow comes up, and then we're good to go with that. We can kind of drag around to where we want to be. Again, I'm going to move this to the side. And then to create rooms, I typically go by center. So now that I have this, I'm going to draw by center. So maybe I want like a bathroom in the back corner, right? So I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to go over, and then I'm going to decide that this is a bathroom. So I'm going to escape back out of there, and then this is a bathroom. So I can label that bathroom. And this is another requirement of your final project, is that you've labeled each room. Say you don't like the size of your room, you can drag this wall out to make that bathroom larger. You can drag the wall out here to make the bathroom larger as well. So it just depends on kind of how you want your room to look there. So again, I'm going to save, just so that if I were to log out, this is what would come back. So we create some more rooms. Let's see here, maybe we have a bedroom that comes out a little bit there. That's really big, so maybe I'll cut this in half and make this 2 bedrooms. So you can kind of just play with it on how you want that to work. So let's say now we have these 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. And then this large living area we're just going to leave as like a large living area. So let's take a look then at putting some things in the area. Now this is where I want to introduce you to this little kind of person that's standing up there. So you can drag this person around and it's going to show you your room. So you can see what it would look like. So what I'm going to do now is go in and I want to paint these walls. So I'm going to go in first to building. And then, actually we're not going to go, but let's put some doors in first. So maybe I want a swing door into my house. Okay, so I like this door, so I'm gonna put this door in my house, right, like right here, and I'm gonna have it come in over toward the side over here. Now, one thing you typically have with doors is they always open inside your house. So by clicking this, I can kind of go into the house that way. The other thing, typically, if you've ever noticed in your house, if you do have a door that's kind of close to like a corner of a room, the door always opens toward the wall. So this is always going to flip that as well. So that way we have the door that kind of goes toward the corner there. Okay. Now that's an appropriate like front door. That door is not an appropriate bathroom door. So let's go see if we can find an appropriate maybe bathroom door or even bedroom door, and let's put that on there. So this door here, it has no windows or anything like that. So we're going to put this in, and we're going to put this, maybe this is the bathroom door there. Now, if you like that door and you want your house to have some fluidity, and I can turn this around like this so we can see the door, okay? And you want all your bedrooms to have that same door, perhaps. You can actually click the door, right-click it, and hit duplicate. So now we've got a second door, and I can just drag this down to where I want it, right there. And then I can duplicate this again by right-clicking on that door. And then I can drag it to up here. But if I want the doors centered like that, notice that I'm going to have to click it this way so that they kind of open toward the wall. And I can drag this little person around so that we can see what all these doors look like. Okay. So now we can go ahead and add in some furniture, right? So let's add some furniture in here. Maybe we want, let's start in the kitchen, right? A good idea to go to is these cabinet sets. Cabinet sets seem to work, they've seemed to work a little bit better than just putting in like a cabinet. So maybe we like, let's say this cabinet set, okay? So I'm going to click on this, and maybe I want my kitchen up here, but I don't want it to be that way. I want it to rotate so that it's this way. Notice that line. That line's going to tell you that you kind of evenly rotated it, and then you can just kind of drag and drop everything to where you want it. And if you want to see how this looks, we'll just take this little guy and go here. Now you can, in fact, make this your major view and kind of walk through your house. Okay, so there's your cabinet set there. And as you work through this, it's going to show you that you have these little ways of kind of hotkey maneuvering through your house. So if I push W, it'll go forward, and S will go backwards, and D will go to the right, and A will take me to the left. So let's save again. Okay, and then I'm going to get out of this because I want you to be able to see how to get back into it. So, see, we've done our work for the day, and we're coming in for day 2 to work again. We're going to click Launch Floor Planner. Okay, and then instead of clicking Create New Design, you're going to go over to My Designs, and you're going to see a lot of different designs in here from the students who worked on these. Okay, so you're going to find the one that you did, and it's typically going to be pretty close to the left, okay, the beginning there, and we're going to click on that, and it's going to bring up everything that we had done before. So it has our doors, it has our kitchen cabinet set that we put in there as well. So let's check this out. We can now put in some more things, like we can go pick a bed, maybe. So let's click more, and we'll click beds. And you can go search and find one that you like. Now, you cannot change the color of the beds. So whatever color it's shown in is what color it's going to show up in your house as. So I kind of like this color of wood, so I'm going to stick this in here. And then once you put the bed in and you realize, oh, maybe that bedroom's not quite large enough. So some things that we can do to remedy this situation, because that bedroom's not big enough to have that size bed in it. What if I pulled the bathroom out to make it wider, and then I moved that wall? So this would actually help and make that room a little bit bigger. So just because you've started with your walls doesn't mean you can't move them once you put some furniture in there and maybe you realize it's a little bit too small. Remember that all bedrooms also need to have closets. So if we go back up here to our draw room, I don't want to draw room, I want to go by center. And then over here, I'm just going to put like a closet in this corner. And your closets don't need to be large. I mean, think of your own closet. However, if you want like a big walk-in closet, you can do that. This is your dream house. You get to put in it whatever you need in it. I will upload some more videos to help you with this process too.